Hey guys, it's Katie from Six Shooter Charlie, and this is another episode of my Pick and Pack series where I show you what's sold and how I ship it. So guys, I know I have been not posting many of these series in a while, but I am getting back up on it. I have actually been focusing really recently on trying to get my whatnot back up and going. So I've been really focusing towards that. And if you will go and like any of my platforms on social media, I'm Six Shooter Charlie on everything, so it's really easy to find. I'm hoping to keep doing 3 shows a week where everything starts for $1. It's crazy. I have the coolest stuff going for $1. I have everything from Amazon pallet picks. I have clothes. I have electronics. I've been doing mystery boxes. We have so much fun hanging out. And then I do giveaways the whole time. So if you actually go down in the description too, there will be a link to my Whatnot. And if you click on that link, it gets you $15 for free to spend anywhere on Whatnot. Now, I would love for you to spend it with me, but you can spend it anywhere. But $15, if you're buying $1 items from me, that's 15 items for free. So that's pretty great. So let's jump right into shipping. I finally got my Amazon account back. I was suspended for a while on Amazon. That is such a long story and a story for another time. I ended up having to get, I had to retain, legal counsel on it. It was just insane. But so the first item is going to be a book, and it is a book called Death by Calcium. It's going to be the last one here for me to pick up. It is Death by Calcium, and that is shipping out Amazon. Now, I have transitioned all of my Amazon items from FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon, to FBM, which is fulfilled by Merchant. So I ship everything here from my warehouse, and that has been a lot easier for me than trying to do FBA. This is going to Marshalltown, Iowa. And see how easy and simple Amazon shipments are. I love selling media on Amazon because the shipments are so easy. And I source media all the time. So it's so easy to find inventory too. Next is going to be Learn Your Lesson. It is another book, and this is going to Franklin, New Hampshire. All right, next is going to be a DVD. It is a Diamond Dallas Page, and it is a DVD of his, and it's a Positively Living. It's a 3-disc set. This is going out to Alexandria, Kentucky. Now, if you are ever interested in becoming an FBA or an FBM seller, I do use a program called Scout IQ. It is from 3 Colts, where it is an app that you have on your phone, and you can go in anywhere and scan media to see if it sells on Amazon. Is it worth it for you to pick up? And I love that tool. It has changed my media selling life, because it just makes things so simple. Next is going to be another book. This is Knaus Music Curriculum. This is going to Cascade, Iowa. I need a bigger poly bag. And back to, if you're interested, I do have a few videos where I explain, the pickups that I've gotten for books and how much they sell for. I have some pretty epic hauls that I've gotten with books and media, but I am planning on putting together some how-to videos on how to do FBM and FBA, and then as well as sourcing and what that looks like for, some people that haven't done it. It sounds scary, but it's actually really, really easy. Everyone always asks me, well, how do you do it? How do you do it? I'm like, if you invest in the tools that you need, that technology, it makes it so much easier. But you do have to make an investment to get going. Next is this book, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. This has been a very popular book, and it's going out to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. All right, another DVD. We are running through the Amazon shipments right now. That's why it's a lot of media. This is going to be Reacher Season 1 DVD set, and it's going out to Sevierville, Tennessee. But as you can see, we can roll through these shipments so fast, and that's why I say, like, you should never, be scared of, doing Amazon, FBA, or FBM, because these shipments, look how easy they are. And it's on its way out. You didn't have to market it. You didn't have to worry much about it. Now, there is quite a bit of a cost for being an Amazon seller, but that was really easy. And this is going to be our last Amazon shipment. This is another DVD. It is Den of Thieves 2. It's going to Ellensburg, Washington. You also won't believe how much profit can be made in some books. Like, I am always shocked. I'll get a random book and I'm like, what? Like, why is this so popular? Why does it sell for so much? But I think that's a little bit, for me, a little bit of the fun in it, because you never know. You never know. You just could be out there scanning books and you'll hit a book that's $100. So I always think that's fun. Moving on. Our first eBay order, it is this tape measure sweater hoodie. It is in pink. It is going out to Louisville, Kentucky. I have been trying to work so hard on getting all of the items that I have had in my Connexes processed. And I think right now I'm at like 2,800 items on my eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, whatnot store. So I have been working hard at getting those processed, because I have so much more for me to process. All right, this is a level height HDMI cable. This is for a PlayStation. It is going to Durrell, Florida. I gotta find the right package for it here. Okay. Up next, it's the Stegosaurus. It is right here. It is a little Adopt Me Stegosaurus. I pulled these during one of my pack breaks, and I do those every single night. So again, if you get on my social media, I do a pack break every single night. So it could be Adopt Me little animals. I do Pokemon. I do Lorcana. I do Doorables. I have some wrestling breaks that I've done. So I release one of those every single night. So you might see some of these adorable Adopt Me's come up. Next is a pair of Smith's workwear jeans, and these are going out to St. Mary's, Idaho. All right, next we have, it is this ESR magnetic keyboard, and it's for an iPad Pro 13. I want to see if this will fit in one of my padded envelopes. I'm not sure if it will. It looks like it might be a tiny bit. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to get creative. All right, so getting creative. because it is the tiniest, too big to fit in one of my bubble mailers. We are going to Frankenstein 2 together. There's 1, and then here's 2. So I definitely know I don't have a random box that would fit in. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this, because you can see how it's like just like, not, you know, that it's almost about to fit, but it doesn't want to. So, and then we cover it up with the other one. Make sure to get our marketing stuff in there. And then we are going to do a little bit of surgery here. And get this taped up. Just like that. Sometimes you gotta get a little creative with the packaging, because it's always just my luck that it's just a little bit too small or a little bit too big. It's just how my life works. We're just gonna be super safe and do this. Just like that. All right. It is going to Port Richey, Florida. And we're also going to give it a Fragile sticker. There we go. All right. And then we do have a Whatnot shipment. Now, this is a Whatnot shipment from my actual Whatnot shop. So this wasn't actually done in an auction. I don't sell a ton in my like buy it now a Whatnot shop, but it's really easy for me to have everything listed on there because I cross list with Vindu. And it's this amazing program that literally changed my reselling life. I used to go in and cross list one by one. I would take an item, I would list it on eBay, then I would list it on Poshmark, then I'd list it on Mercari, then I would put it on Marketplace, then it would go on Whatnot. And it sucked up so much time. But Vindu, literally with a few clicks, I can list on all of the platforms I'm on. And it also has sale detection. So when it detects a sale on one platform, it'll delist it from the other platforms, so you don't accidentally sell the same item in 2 different places. So if you go down in my description, there's a link for that as well. And I think if you use my link, you get like a couple months for free or something. I can't remember what the deal is, or like 15% off. And it literally pays for itself in like one sale. It's like the most inexpensive marketing buy or sales buy you can get. So enough chattering on about that. This is a Freddy Funko Blacklight soda. It is from Fright Night, and it is a sealed soda. This is going out to Brooklyn, New York. So, and then also for like my Whatnot live shows, I'm going to start putting together some like Funko mystery boxes. I've done an electronics box, but I'm also going to do some Funko mystery boxes. I have some Pokemon bulk card buys on there too. I'm just kind of playing around with a whole bunch of different things. Now, the last 2 shipments that I have today are going to be cards. I have been asked if I can show how I do my cards. I usually just show the cards and say, okay, I'm going to ship them, because it's kind of monotonous to watch, especially if I have lots of card shipments. But the first one is going to Graham, North Carolina. This is for Pokemon cards. So this is Boltund V. This is a hollow Stonejourner, and this is a full art Copperjaw V Max. So to ship these, because these are $1 cards, I do not put them in heavy top loaders. Not only is it's a great amount of an expense, but it also weighs down the package that I'm going to put these in. And these are going eBay standard envelope. So this is a special program that they do for trading cards and patches and like post office stamps. like very specific things. And it has to weigh a certain amount, and it has to be, machinable. So they have to be able to put it through the machine. Now, when you start putting top loaders in here, it will not go through the machine and it weighs it down. And it has to be under 3 ounces or less to go standard envelope. It's really inexpensive. I think the most expensive that you can go, like it charges is like $197 or something like that, because the next step up is Ground Advantage, and you're in the $4 or $5 just in shipping. So it doesn't really make sense when you're buying like a $1 card to then turn around and buy it, you know, pay $5 for shipping. So here's how I do it. I always have the packing slip, and I have my marketing card here, which adds a little bit of rigidity. But I take them and I put them in between their pack slip and my marketing card. I have these plain white envelopes, and I put it in here. Come on, there we go. And seal that bad boy up, and take the label, and I put the label over the sticky part of the envelope, just, you know, a little bit more assurance that it's not gonna open up. And I also put a Fragile sticker on it, just like that. And then this is ready to go out. Now, they do have $20, or it has $20 worth of insurance on it, and everything. That's another limitation in the standard envelope is that your order cannot be over $20 because they're insuring it for $20. But that protects you if it's damaged or if it gets lost. And standard envelope also has tracking on it, and the tracking is okay. There's a lot of times it doesn't get scanned, but then again, with UPS Ground Advantage as well, or USPS Ground Advantage and Priority, I have gotten all of a sudden tons of packages that have gone out that aren't getting scanned. Like, they literally leave me, and then I'll have a customer that's really upset, like, why haven't you shipped this? And I'm like, I did. It's gone. I know it's gone. And then all of a sudden, it'll show up at their house. So it's weird. I don't understand how something can go all the way through the postal system and not be scanned once until it actually gets to the customer's address. But I don't work for the post office, so maybe there's some sort of voodoo magic in it. All right, next is going to be from, these are Lorcana. This is Archazaya's Island. This is a hollow Anna card, and then this is a hollow Cusco card. And they are going to Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. And we do the same thing again. The pack slip and my marketing card, I just put the cards in the middle there. And label. And a Fragile sticker. And we are done. Guys, thank you so much for taking time and watching my videos. If you liked this video, please go down and hit the like button. If you didn't, just go ahead and scroll past. There's so many videos on YouTube to watch. And if you would do me a huge favor, subscribe to my YouTube. It'll tell you when I have videos live, and those shorts of those pack breaks go live every single night. It really works for the algorithm on YouTube. And I know a lot of people who watch YouTube on their TVs, and it's very hard to like scroll to the subscribe button, but I really appreciate it. It helps me out a ton, getting found on the massive ocean that is YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and I will see y'all in the next one.